I'm gonna tell everyone now the lighting kind of sucks. It's gonna suck for a few days. Friday will look better. Just telling everyone. Also, I gotta find my little like fuzzy thing. Because my mic goes easily. I gotta find that. It's in a box. Hold on. Dig the new scene. That timer isn't supposed to be. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I left my hard drive at another house. Specifically the hard drive that has all of my OBS shit like, on it. And by that I mean the files that I use for every... Look at that little hedgehog. Look at him. I don't have the pre-stream screen we usually do. I also don't remember what that screen even looks like. I'm gonna have to go back and check my other streams because I literally do not remember. Timer jump scare. Speaking of, probably should get stuff from my old hard drive. I have been scrambling for the last, I'm not lying, like 3 hours to get everything needed to do the stream tonight. And I forgot the hard drive. Anyway, as I was going to say though, not a new scene, Zyra. A scene I didn't use. I spent like a good day and a half piecing this together and figuring out how to overlay everything to get this little TV screen to work the way I wanted it to, and I never used it. I threw it away like right after I finished it because I couldn't get a pixel to not be where it wasn't supposed to be, and I went, this is garbage, everyone will see it, which is a lie. Only I would see it. Greetings. Nice. Hi, Mike. Quoting Chance the Rapper. And we're back. We're back. We're going to test out the new internet. My desk is actually spotless. For what I keep kicking my computer. I should probably move my PC because I'm going to keep kicking it and I'm going to like break or damage something. There's a green screen around the edge of the screen. Oh, fuck. I know we're still on pre-stream, but my God, a lot's happened. I don't even know where to start. I feel like I need to do a dedicated Final Fantasy Day or something at this point to even catch up on not just the news, but like everything that's happened. Silk Song came out, apparently. Apparently it's, I guess, good. As a very vocal Hollow Knight hater. And croissant from Aldi's eater. So I want to replay it? No, I won't. I'll be honest, I don't even know what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to talk. Borderlands 4 came out. Borderlands is good. Again. Apparently. You got 30 followers on Twitter. Good job. That's the most interesting thing that happened with my life. I don't know about that. I'm sure you saw like a bug or something that was cool. Also, I missed you. Welcome back, Simon. We're back finally. Stream will be returning on Friday. I did see a spider eating a ladybug. Metal. So bad about the performance issues and the dev responses of hardware issue. I just saw on Twitter as I was scrambling to get stream ready. I just saw a quote tweet for Randy Pitchford saying, "It's not our game. It's okay, dude. Every UE5 game runs like poopy baby diarrhea ass. All right. It's not your game though. Your game's special. All right, Randy." Randy does magic on stage for 5 minutes, Pitchford. My latest animation pop-up like 1.7 million he did dunk on. I saw, Mike. Congrats. Congrats on 30 followers. Okay, quick. Seriously, when you're like that small, seriously, follow the little milestones in your head. Gives you the dopamine to not burn out and also keeps you motivated. Look at my art stream. Give me validation. Oh my God, there's no way this is Randy's original tweet. No way. No way. Also, oh, whoa, that's not, oh, that's Windows. I'm hitting the wrong key. I've been away from my computer. Hello. The lighting's terrible. I'm in a void. Actually, behind me is like, you know what? I'll count the boxes real quick. I'll count them. Hold on, I'll count them. About 21, 23 boxes, 2010 YouTube video ass. I don't have lights. I mean, I got lights. They're up here, but they're like not Look, I went from big box lights shooting light at me to I'm waiting for said box lights, and my hair's a mess. I can turn on the lights a little bit more. Does that help? Is that better? I feel like it's still dark. It's like we're back. Man, it really is like a YouTube video. Oh my god. I guess that means that, you know, visually my streams are fairly consistent. But hi though, Geekling, Mike, Zyra, Simon, Lily. Anyone else here? Hello. Because Twitch doesn't count lurkers anymore. Before we get into anything though. Is this man? I don't even trust that I can show a browser on screen right now. Like, I'm scared it's gonna explode. Is it gonna? Oh, we grabbed it. This can't be Randy's like, actual tweet, right? Like, this can't be what he. This isn't right, right? This can't be what he put out. Is it? Is this what this guy really put out? Code your own engine. Show us how it's done, please. We will be your customer when you pull it off. The people doing it now are clearly dumb and don't know what they're doing. And all wait, is he saying that his developers are dumb? And all the support and recommendations and code and architecture from the world's greatest hardware companies and tech companies working with the world's greatest real-time graphics engine coders don't know what you seem to know. /sarcasm. Look, all I'm saying is every Unreal Engine 5 game that I have touched, that Flim has touched, all are poopy ass. But somehow oh my god. Hold on. Sorry, I was looking at another thing. Why is Stellar Blade in UE4? You know what? Maybe that's all I need. Stellar Blade used UE4, not UE5. What's your opinion on recent worldwide events? So, man, there's a lot going on. This is crazy out there. Crazy out there. I just took an antidepressant for the first time today. Nothing's happened yet. So as of the Undertale 10th anniversary, lots happened out there. Lots have been crazy. Oh my god, I found this stupid little puzzle game while my computer was torn apart and I couldn't stream or do anything other than work on a thing that I can't tell anyone about right now. So have that called like what's it called? Saken Hatu? What the fuck is it called? I'll do it now. No, where's my? Hold on. This puzzle game. Hold on. I'll find it. Oh, I got you guys. It's not Sute Kakun, it's Sute Hakun. Is it Kakun? No, it's Hakun. Oh my god. No, okay. I found this cool little puzzle game before we talk about Randy Pitchford some more called Sute Hakun on the Nintendo Switch Online, and I've been playing it like crazy. It's so much fun. I don't want to watch this streamer play Sute Hakun. I want to see a full game. Hakun, full game. Cockroon. I don't want the Game Boy Advance. I want the SNES version with the good music. Oh my god. Does nobody have this? It's just speedrunners. All right, here it is. Yeah. Sadly, there's no magical happiness drug. Hope you get to feel happy. Now, like that's the thing with antidepressants. Man, it's like we're back. We're on our third topic already. They're not a like fix everything pill. Like you don't just like take it and you're like, oh, I'm better. It's like you gotta find the right med. You gotta find the right bed, and hopefully this one does okay. Like I said, I just took it today, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But feel normal, not on fire. Anyway, this is Sute Hakun. I've been playing this. The game's so much fun. Like I'm sitting here. I was sitting there. I was like, do I play this on stream? Do I just bring this up and just play it? Maybe we will. How do you get it in English? How do you get it in English? Started one a week and a half ago for migraines. Been helping somewhat. Currently on 10 milligrams amitriptyline. Mood has been better. Definitely help with migraine symptoms. That's good. I'm taking, I think, Wellbutrin. This is what I'm starting with. Is Chat Cat not here? Oh my god, he's not. There's just fucking little... There's a little Goo Goo Jaja down there, like, staring at us from the fucking back rooms. No, Chat Cat's not here because Chat Cat's on the hard drive that I left in another house. So I gotta go get that. You know what? I'm gonna just turn everything on and see if it even works. I'm gonna see if we can even do TTS. I think nothing's gonna work. Okay, we got Streamer Bot. We got that. This is the game for a comeback stream. No, I'm not playing. Okay, we should have TTS. We just don't have Chat Cat, so you guys can like talk, but that's a panning Chat Cat like that. Look, I left Chat Cat there so that a real cat could be transported. All right, because we had to rescue Stream Manager's cat. I was smart and had half my renders and drawings on Flim's Discord server. Nah, you know what? Discord's a great place to store anything that's, you know, needable? Needed. Wish my manager's cat is safe and happy. They are? I can go ask if I can show the cat. Do you guys want to see the cat? I can go ask. Here, I'll be right back. You're okay. This is Hash Brown. We had to drag this cat out of a house at like 2 a.m. and transport it. You want to go? Okay. Go on. Adorable. That's what I said. Looks like my old cat. Can you focus, please? But no, we were like scrambling to move, and I couldn't stop laughing at the situation of cat was out of the main room it stays in, came back to a room with no furniture, so like a weird liminal space nightmare of like, this is familiar but nothing's, and immediately was put into a cat carrier and then in the dark at like 2 a.m. and then traveled like 30 minutes to a new place with like some of their things in it, like the cat tree they're usually in. They're adjusting well, by the way. Like stressed for about 10 minutes and then calm down and like is eating and being a cat again. So don't worry. Can you pet Hash Brown after 11 at McDonald's? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if I'd spend like $3 for a hash brown. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, this stupid little puzzle game. How did you get this in English though? I like on the SNES Online. I can't. It's just in Japanese and it's very confusing. This would have been helpful. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'll explain why this would have been helpful. I was trying to figure out how to keep my score as high as possible. I didn't know it took specific points by doing things. I thought it was just movement. Anyway, okay, so why are you going through this? This is the game. So you're this little hummingbird thing, and you can move blocks around. And then you also can grab collars and infuse them into the block. Each collar does something. So like red goes up and down, yellow goes diagonally, and then blue moves in a straight line. This is cooler than Kirby. Actually, why did this not give 50 games? This game's great. I've been playing this like crazy. It's so much fun. And the music is good. If you've watched any of my recent TikToks, I may have been using music from this game. If he's using a ROM. No, that's illegal. You can't do that. I wouldn't do this. No one would do this. That's illegal. Moved into a new house. My cat kept peeing in my room. I mean, bummer. Sorry, I got nothing. Emulation is illegal, actually. It is? Anyway, this is Tsutahaku. Like, as it progresses, it gets it doesn't get like crazy, but this doesn't show everything. This just shows like random part. They start adding little dogs that run around, then you can put collar on them and they do different things. And whatever. It's a puzzle game. It's fun. It's really good. It's cute. I like it. Apparently it's I saw it was like a one of the, what's the Nintendo satellite download thing? The Teleview or whatever that they had. This looks like a plug and play 5001 game. It's not. It's fun. It's good. This guy sucks. This guy's bad at it. I'm gonna criticize this YouTuber. But it's fun. It's a fun little puzzle game. Anyway, back to Randy Pitchford. Like, I don't understand. Every UE5 game runs like ass. Like every single one almost. I can't, at least every indie game especially have all been terrible. The stream got greasier when Randy gets on screen. I don't think I've played a UE5 game that just hasn't exploded. And Flem said it a lot, but it's just always that every little special feature that UE5 has is just left on, it feels like, by developers. Like ray tracing is on, like pseudo ray tracing is on, like every sort of screen reflection is left on, every special post process is left on, and it just kills the game's performance. Need a game in the art style of those graphics on 2016 posts that look extremely uncanny. You mean a David Cage game? Unreal is kind of like Unity. Most of the time it's used for shit. Unity is, what do you mean? Unity is great. I'll never understand high profile developers or people in the industry coming out and acting like Newgrounds users. Not to throw shade at Newgrounds users, but what I mean is that you throw genuine critique their way. You know, maybe Newgrounds users is like a bad example. I was gonna say DeviantArt, but I feel like DeviantArt is a different kind of fucking just insanity. I guess the modern equivalent is, ironically, like a Twitter user. But, I mean, we're looking at a tweet. Fuck the Newgrounds tweet. That's why I said let me rephrase it, because that's not a good example. I guess the modern example would be a Twitter user, but I mean, like, hello? Like, you're like, just Cliffy B, Randy Pitchford, like both of these people in the dev space back in 2012 to like 2014 were, oh my god, they're like, what's their next thing gonna be? And now the criticism of, hey, why is your game running like ass on release, is getting the response back, well, you do better. Like, no, you do better, dude. You do better. He's the average Twitter user. He's a magician. All right, Bub, you want the program. Normalize being good at coding and having good art direction instead. I don't like, if it was on PC, I would be more lenient, right? Because on PC, it's anybody could have anything. You could have a 1390 or 900K, like an Intel processor, and then you could have a 2060 in that, or you could have a 6900 XT for your graphics card, and it's like, okay, those are wildly different setups just from there. Tony Stark's computer, you could, there's so, you could be running Linux instead and still have the same config, and it's still insanely variable. And like, I'll be a little more lenient with PC, where it's, oh, okay, the hardware doesn't change. The hardware does change on PC. Hardware doesn't change on PlayStation or an Xbox. Why is it running poorly on these two platforms? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I get it, deadlines, and instead of making the product as good as it could be before releasing it, like, I don't know, I'm zoomed in as much as I could, it can be, but Team Cherry, maybe do that. Is it working bad on consoles too? I swear I read it was. On. Let me verify before I do the lazy Twitch streamer thing. Everyone, oh, I heard this. How does it run? The Forbes article is funny. Borderlands 4 performance issues remain bad. Might be getting worse. What does that mean? What does might be getting worse? What does that even mean? Okay, here's an Insider Gaming article. Borderlands 4 runs pretty well on standard PS5 and Xbox Series XS consoles, but it's susceptible to slowdown, lag, and choppy textures, bad memory leak issues. If you play it in performance mode, you'll have a good time. It's not perfect, but it's rare you find an open world game to run smoothly. I find it really wholesome how the entire reason why Silksong took so long was in development hell. It wasn't because it was in development hell, but because the team was literally having too much fun. I mean, when a game dev, like, be it indie, be it a single person, be it a team, just shuts up, does their job, and does what they love, and doesn't let the industry crush of, come out, put your game out, get your game out, put your game out, where's the game at, give us the game, where's the game at, oh my god, it comes out and it's like exactly what everyone wanted and what the developers wanted to make, and it's fun. Granted, yes, I know there are nuances there of, like, you can't let David Cage run wild and make whatever he wants, because that's how you get Omicron, the nomad soul. You gotta have someone in that writer's room to be like, now we can't do that because of all of this other plot stuff we set up, Mr. Cage. And then he goes, but emotion. And they go, no, you cannot. It will make no sense. And then they cut all of Ethan Mars' little backstory D-plot where he's psychically linked to the Origami Killer because they're actually brothers. And now we have the weird blackout sections in Heavy Rain where he just wakes up at a random street corner and goes, where am I? And looks at his hand as he's an origami figure, and then runs home, and there's no explanation. Games or movies, actually. Specific note on Linux: if a game has anti-cheat / DRM such as de novo, it doesn't play nice with Linux, then I can safely say it's due to the lack of fucks given by the devs, given all the major providers of anti-cheat DRM allow compatibility with Linux. Devs literally just need to email them to tell them to turn it on. There's like, it's... As much as I'm going to be a Hollow Knight person that doesn't... Or Hollow Knight hater. Because I don't like Hollow Knight. Team Cherry, good developers. Like, honestly, good devs. Team Cherry's pretty cool. Not bad at all. In Silksong, I've seen like 2 seconds of gameplay from it. It looks like Hollow Knight. How to fix Borderlands 4 memory leak issue on console. To fix a memory leak issue on console for Borderlands 4, you need to save your game and exit to the main menu, then close the application down and start it up again. Here's a quick rundown of what to do. Is this AI? 1. Play Borderlands 4 for several hours at once uninterrupted. 2. Monitor the frame rate gradually degrades. Memory leak on console? I'm sorry, what? Apparently, I saw that like on a few, but apparently there's a memory leak issue? ChatGPT's now running game journalism. Like, it's... I don't know why there'd be a memory leak on a PlayStation game. Like, is there though? Hold on. Let me check. Borderlands 4 console memory leak. Oh no, right here. On Reddit. Not sure if this has been stipulated, but for all of you who play on console, restart the game every hour or so. Restart the game every hour or so. There appears to be a memory leak, which will cause massive drops in FPS. Yeah, all these comments are... Yeah, like, definitely. Is this on PC though? It's just on Borderlands. Like, is this on No, it is on console. At least for him. Huh. Generally wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if literally every article from big game publishers are now running on purely AI. I mean, they probably are. It's disappointing. Worst case, so the writer is using AI to help them along. It's like it's a tool. So at least part of it is, you can say part of whatever you're reading is probably affected by AI. To what degree? You can argue and move the goalposts as much as you want to. Because I don't know. Oh my god, I don't even think I have this on here on my stupid list. Do y'all see there's a Mario Galaxy movie coming out? Y'all also see Nintendo being Nintendo and releasing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 combo pack on the Switch 2? Oh yeah, Nintendo's having you pay $80. Fucking what? Bro, I'm so over Nintendo. That's ridiculous. This is insane. What? What are you talking about? $70? No, it's probably $80 for the physical, Geekling. You're probably right. $70? You're insane. No, this is why I didn't get a Switch. You want to know why I'm never buying a Switch 2? Here, I'm on Nintendo's website right now. You know what? No, I won't go on Nintendo's website. I'm going to go on Best Buy right now. And I'm going to look up a game that came out in, I believe, 2016. My bad. 2017. It's almost a decade old.
I'm just saying if someone booked a ticket to Japan and struck while the iron's still floaty, wouldn't mind.
Oh my god, look at that. It's on sale for $4. It's on sale for $4. Can you guess what game I'm looking at? Uh-oh. Not insinuating everything. Mario Odyssey? Nope. Nope. Yeah, you gotta go more near the release. For games I can emulate. Breath of the Wild. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Geekling's got it. Anyone that thinks I'm lying or bullshitting, no. This game came out in 2017. It is 54 or 50. It is still $60, not on sale. Like, and this is the most I've ever seen this game on sale. Is this $4 off? This is ridiculous. This game is so old, it's still $60. It's the same. People think Activision is greedy with Call of Duty, where Black Ops like 1 and 2 are still $30 on Steam. Nintendo is another level. Post Iwata and Reggie Fils-Aimé. Nintendo was supposed to be the saints, the good kids of the industry. What happened? Iwata died and Reggie Fils-Aimé left. That's what happened. The two people at the top of the chain for both the Japanese branch, so the headquarters, and the American branch of Nintendo, the two people who actually cared about video games, and I like Iwata being the president and CEO of a major company that actually still, you could believably see him going home and popping open his DS and playing Nintendogs with you, or WarioWare with you, like not a co-op or anything, but I mean like metaphorically. Once he died and once Reggie left, like the people that moved in, like we talked about it about a month and a half ago, it's no longer making the best game possible because they want to make video games. It's make the best product possible that is a video game. I think the biggest display of it is, honestly, I'm gonna sound really, really, really annoying, but I think it's Breath of the Wild. But this is not a Zelda game. I will still die on this hill forever that it is a game that if you took out all of the survival and durability nonsense, okay, yeah, it's literally the first Zelda game. It's just that. You got to take out the Sheikah Towers and give the developers time to actually, make dungeons and not 100 shrines that are all the same thing. But oh my god, I gotta sneeze. And it's going away. But Zelda has always been a very personal series. And then to take a personal series, and I understand, I watched the interviews. I watched the interviews with oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. What is his name? Eiji Aonuma. Like, I watched the interviews where he talked about their approach with Breath of the Wild being, well, tradition. Why are we doing all of these things? Well, it's tradition. That's why we do all of these things, because it's always been that way. And they approached it with the thought process of, why, like, what if we just say screw tradition and we just throw it all out and just do what we think would be fun? And they did. And you come across Long Long Ranch, or Lon Lon Ranch. You come across the ruins of it. And what do you hear when you come across the ruins of Lon Lon Ranch? Nothing. There's no music. There's no acknowledgement. that this place has significance to the series, that this place has significance to the players, that this place has any memory in any of the childhoods of anybody that will ever come across it. No acknowledgement, no nod to the players that, yeah, we may have, thrown tradition to the wind and just kind of let ourselves run free for a little bit. But we haven't forgotten where the game came from. No, nothing. Literally nothing. Like, it doesn't matter. Deleted like source code for Metal Gear Solid 3 in the 90s or early 2000s. Castlevania. And they put all that in Mario Odyssey instead. You know what? Speaking of Mario Odyssey, So if you've been on stream for a while, you know I hate Mario Odyssey. I think it is one of the worst controlling Marios, period. Hi, Never. Still go play Shapes of Dreams. Amazing roguelike. Bud, you lost me at roguelike. You had me, and then you lost me. Still haven't forgiven you for it. Look, you're going to hear something weird. I beat Mario Odyssey. During my time on stream, I may have beat Mario Odyssey. I may have finished that game. And you know what? I have a new addendum to my opinion for Mario Odyssey. Worst ending in any Mario game. That ending actually made me kind of upset. I was so you should play Bunny's Bunch? What is that? I'll give you that one for fucking sure. Really? Wow, I didn't expect anybody to be cool with that. No, I played it though. I got to the end. And can I point out what annoys me about the end? Spoilers for Odyssey, by the way, if you don't know. What annoyed me about the end was we get the... I didn't know there was a song, by the way. I didn't know there were insert songs in Mario Odyssey with English lyrics. That caught me off guard. I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened at all. I thought I was playing Sonic for a second. Peach Friends of Mario led to Bowsette. But look, Bowsette's not a bad thing, alright? That's all I'm saying. I flinched like an abuse victim hearing the bell from Dark Souls 1. Okay, here's what annoyed me. This whole cutscene, I was watching it, telling Mario and Bowser to just, but you gotta give up. Y'all gotta go like be friends and be healthy without her. Like Peach is terrible. This whole ending had me so upset. Mario's over here about to like try to make his move. Get the big build and Bowser's like, no, this is a game for children. It's like, okay, that's fine, but you get, I get the little, little friendly rivalry. The reason I'm saying Peach needs to like take off and they need to not go with her and they need to just go do their own fun thing is she was fully leaving without either of them. Mario would not. No, okay, I'm just gonna let this play out. Then he's confusing. She says, let's go home, and then takes off full speed to the point where Mario's not going to make it onto this stupid hat. Literally, he kicks Bowser to get extra height. Now Bowser's on the moon. Bowser's just left there. Does he get back off the moon? Like, do they leave him up there to die? Why is Mario still following Peach, who was literally leaving so fast he had to jump off of Bowser to even make... What a terrible ending. This ending sucks. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Bowser's outfit in this game was the best though. Peach sucks. In the later games, he got off the moon. Ever played Odyssey? How did Bowser get there? Man, I don't know. I came in at the last like 40 minutes of Odyssey and helped, and I watched the ending and went, "Oh, I beat it. I know the whole story now." But I feel like I don't know. Nintendo's losing me. Bowser was forming a wedding on the moon. Yeah, he's got a sick ass outfit too. Man looks great. Bowser's entire ensemble in Odyssey is the best. I will say this boss fight was pretty fun. I did enjoy this. This boss fight was pretty okay. You walk up and kick the shit out of him. I wish the fight went a little longer or got a little faster though, but it was fun. It was kind of cool. This is fun. This part's satisfying. Oh, I didn't notice his tail gets bigger after every swing. But this part was fun. I like the story of Odyssey. My problem with it is like also Peach could just get out of this. Literally, if she just put her hands up, she would slip right out of this. She would literally leave. That looks like the little puzzle goal for Sutahaku. So did the YouTuber joke? No, what do you? She could just get out of this. Just because I'm pointing out the obvious. No, Bowser looks really, really good. His outfit's really nice. Mario looks like a tool. Bowser looks sick. Bowser's got like the alligator print shoes. Bowser looks great. Man's got the actual like live alligator skin on his pants, on his lapel, everything. He's got the Kaiba. He really looks like Kaiba mixed with like a dragon and a turtle. A cornball. A cornball is really funny. I don't know. This ending was annoying. This ending didn't hit for me. It didn't hit like the way Mario Sunshine's ending hit. Dude, I'm so... Can I just say I'm also bummed that Bowser's voice is not used as much anyway. Come on, bring this back. Bring him back just sounding like a normal guy. Him just sounding like Jim. Someone you know from I don't know, like Target.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you.
Bring this back. Bring this back. He can talk. Bring this back. I love this.
About Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mama.
I was like, oh, you knew?
Someday.
Also, hold on. I'm going to ruin this for all of you. So the developers forgot to like close his eye right here, his little like sclera. So you can actually see the cloud right behind his eye right here. You can see the color change. See, like there's the blue. There's the blue of the actual sky. So that's the blue of the sky. And then there's the cloud. Like they forgot to color that part of his eye in. Actually, I think his entire eye is actually just left uncolored. Just the pupils there for some reason during that shot. But yeah, you'll never unsee that now. You're welcome. Why does Bowser Jr. talk like a Charmy?
Someday.
Someday.
I'm bigger.
I'm gonna kill Mario.
I wanna fight that Mario again.
Bring this back.
My boy, well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
Bring this back. I love this. Super Mario Super Show was the best iteration of Mario of all time. He could talk in all caps, kills me. So I was about to cry. I used to think that. That's what I thought. And then I stole that from, I think it was She Says, the Boundary Break guy. Best ending was Thousand Year Door. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Isn't that the one where like everyone is doing the Gundam chant around the planet for Mario as he's fighting a demon? Wait, there's a good and a bad ending? Hold on, what? Wait, there's endings? What? Is that a new thing? Oh, these are like all of the parts where you can just die. No, we need to bring back the Sunshine storytelling, though. I love when you find out why Bowser Jr. has been painting all over Al Delfino, and he just straight up says, because Dad says Mario's always annoying, gets in the way. And then looks right at Mario and says, so I sent Mario to prison. I love Sunshine Story. Sunshine Story is probably my favorite Nintendo Mario story. It's so funny. So I sent Mario to jail. He does. He said Mario's a bully. So I sent Mario to prison. He kills me. Hold on, let me find it, and then we'll check that out. Mario's Where's it at? No, what's hold on? No, Bowser Jr. cutscene. It's the one in the water park. Yeah, this one. It's this one. So he reveals that it's him.
Leave my mama alone, Batman. I won't let you take Mama Peach away. Mama? Mama Peach? I'm your mama?
Why she says that like she believes it is possible, but she's surprised.
Yeah, Papa told me all about it.
Also, Bowser just straight up told Bowser Jr. was like, yeah, Peach is your mom. Like, that's wild.
He told me my mama got kidnapped by a bad man named Mario. So you're Bowser's son? So I came here to rescue her. So the graffiti,
Yes, Peach.
that was you?
No, that was someone else, obviously. Egad needs to keep his little collection secure. Like, come on, man.
Is my magic thrust. When I draw with this, all my wishes come true. A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me.
Peach is through the best airhead in gaming.
Old man in a white coat.
I miss Flood.
But why would you pretend to be Mario? Papa told me everything. He said,
Mario's a bully. He never fights fair.
he said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario out of prison.
What? His idea of outsmarting is, what if I just frame him? What if I just get Mario tied up in the judicial system so he doesn't bother us? I love Bowser Jr. in Sunshine. He's so funny. Oh my god. Then everyone's saying goodbye as you leave the ship. Oh yeah, so I mean it works. It's funny. As I saw fan art of Flood as a girl. I mean, that's cute. I do have safe search on though. Don't tell me trying to find it. No, I'm looking up secret endings to Mario Sunshine. This one's cute. This one I found. Granted, it still kind of looks like... This one looks like she's vomiting piss onto Mario. This one kind of is hitting the wrong way. I can show this. This is fine. This one's cute. This part's cute. Like, this is a cute design. So I'm not looking. Oh, I didn't know other artists did this. Yeah. Hold on. You said that like there's one artist out there that only draws Flood art, but Flood is humanized. Of course, other artists draw Flood humanized. There's a lot of flood art that's just flood with a human body, kind of, but a mouth that's just kind of dripping water all the time, and it's weird. I only saw one do it. Okay, hold on. God, TTYD's ending is like 40 minutes long. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. Oh my God. Yeah, we can't even watch this. We watched like the final part. This was good though. I miss TTYD. I need to play. Is the HD version even worth playing? Like, is it worth it? I remember it came out and no one talked about it after about a week. Which obviously they wouldn't, but like, it looks pretty, but is it looking slightly better? You won't stand Vivian. Most non-hot take ever. Vivian's a great character. I mean, it looks pretty. I don't know if I'll ever try it. You know what? I won't try it when it's still $40, so never, because Nintendo's never gonna... When am I gonna see this Peach again? Bring back this Peach. This Peach was cool. But I remember this. My queen! I thought they all chanted, or is it like mid-fight they all... What? It's like mid-fight they all chant. This game's ending. This really was just a straight-up like Final Fantasy RPG. Oh my God. Yeah, here's where it was. The crystal stars! Ah! That was just not buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. Is TTS even working? Oh, it is working. I just can't hear it for some reason. That's lovely. Why is it glowing around the noose? Can we talk about that? That always weirded me out. And I know Game Grumps even commented on it. But like, why is the noose the thing that's... Why is that the thing? Why is the noose the thing that gets the little like sigil around it? Thousand Year Door is Satanist propaganda. Intelligent Systems just always put some dark nonsense in their stories.
It adds 2 new bosses, and they
It adds 2 new bosses.
to consistently get them.
They nerfed the power bounce, making it harder to consistently get more than 3 jumps. The new warp pipes are really convenient, but not really. What's the... Are the new bosses that are like fun?
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
I don't hear... I can't hear the stuff. You guys can hear it though, I think. So as long as you guys are hearing the redeems, I can't right now. I'm not going to bother trying to find it. Thought-based milk is not going to work. That milk is over on a hard drive. That is not in this house currently. Most fun. Almost like a modder made them? Okay. Too bad it's so much money. Man, this really does look pretty though with the video. We should play Bug Fables. Maybe we'll play Bug Fables. We should do Bug Fables at some point. Bug Fables would be really, really fun. I think it would be fun. Okay, anyway. I have not seen the Mario Galaxy movie trailer. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I haven't. I just woke up one day and saw there's a Mario Galaxy movie and went, well, okay. How else are we meant to dump our points? It'll happen. I'll give you guys something crazy to spend it on, I promise. Is it Chris Pratt still? Chris Pratt's okay as Mario. I don't mind it. I don't mind it either. I will say, if they don't get a proper orchestra to do the entire soundtrack for this game, that Nintendo doesn't care. Forgetting your promises to play Jack 1. I say no. I said it would start after Metal Arms, I think. We're gonna open with the Star Festival? We should open with the Star Festival. That's what it should be. Show Rosalina.
I guess until the time being you aren't good at platformers.
Man, little mascots like that just bounce off me so hard now. Like, I can't. Looks good. Looks like Mario. I want to punt that thing. I don't like that it's talking to me. I'll make it stop. No, but I don't know. I don't trust Nintendo to even have it orchestrated. That's the thing. Skip Sunshine, Unforgivable. I should not have taken a bite of that while nothing was playing. Because now I have to awkwardly sit here. Yes. Just chew for a whole minute. If they come out and they're like, well, actually the performance on the Switch 1 was not enough for Mario Galaxy 2, it's like, okay. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Just give me this. It's like I still went and I looked at the expansion pack for the N64, and it's like $44 right now. It's like on sale, and it's like that's still not worth it. I'm sorry. And I looked, I was like, oh, it's $44 over the course of a year, and I went, yeah, no, it's still not worth it. No. They should have just put 3D All-Stars back on the shop forever. Make me care. Oh, or to make me care. Completely unrelated question, but is it worth it to spend $100 on Elden Ring again to get access to mods and cheat engine so I can do evasions? Wait, why do you need to spend $100? Why? Best ability. Also, most. I give it fair consideration, boss. Game Plus DLC. I'm not paying $40 for it when you know emulator. This is just Final Fantasy. This is just FF14. They got Thancred doing stealth missions. You got Kane Senna. You got the Vanu Von. I mean, Galaxy is the best Mario. I'm sorry. It is Mario perfected. I'm putting these away. If anyone's wondering what I'm eating, by the way. Oh man, that's lovely. Isn't that great? You guys, I'm eating Bake Shop croissant pastry. Isn't that great? My camera lights like. I feel like Nintendo can only crack down on emulators for so long until they have to bite the bullet and not scam their consumers for once. They won't. Nintendo won't because that brand looks very familiar. It's from Aldi's. Did you get a Walmart? Got it from Aldi's. It's like $2 for 12 of these. They're really good.
What did you say? Nintendo no host mechanic.
Did you see Nintendo now owns the mechanic of summoning creatures to fight in games? I did. Thank you for reminding me, Mike. I saw your message blow past. But yes, I did. And, well, until, we stop letting just Nintendo and companies patent stupid art limiting bullshit, it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. It's in my head, it's no different than a company patenting the like, oh, you can't have a quirky reload animation. It's like, okay, well, there goes all the fun we could have with our FPSs. Like, we patented the term looter shooter here at Gearbox. You can't. Borderlands is the looter shooter. If you want looter shooters, you go to Gearbox. We patented the term game. We patented the term React. Nintendo on their way to patent the mechanic of jumping more than once to increase height. They're really threatened by Power World. Well, it's not. It's both that simple and at the same time not. There's a really good video that I will not be able to find from someone who specifically focuses on how like copyright law and how businesses kind of conduct their access to IPs and concepts and ideas in Japan specifically, that made a very long video that someone linked in this chat a long time ago about the whole thing. And he went into, it's not about them being threatened. It is about how in Japan it is, okay, if you want to make fan works like mangas, and fan work mangas would be called doujins for anyone that doesn't know. But manga, like comics, stuff like that, like little third-party things, they're usually pretty chill with it. Until you hit a point where you're so large, you start to set a precedent for something like that. And then it's not just a single C&D and a tiny crackdown. It is a full smackdown to get rid of you. And to also set a message that, no, this is not okay. And it often involves patenting things that are very tangentially related to tighten down the grip a little bit more. And it's just stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. You could do what Sega does and go, yeah, make fan games of, our IPs that you love. Sorry, my chair keeps rolling. Do that. Make fan games. We would love that. That would be fantastic. There's no issue there on our end. Go ahead. Do that. Oh my God. You guys are really good. Let's hire you for Sonic Mania. Let's do that. But no. Instead, Nintendo is going to continue to do what they always have done. Pretend to be your friend. Focus on family. Be like, we still have split screen. In 2025, we still have split screen. We have all of these things to allow couch co-op. We have all of these things. $79 for an 8-year-old game. $79. Give it to me. Give me $79 for a game that is over a decade old. Oh, you need a new controller, $100. Give me $100 for a controller, please. The controller that probably costs less than $60 to manufacture. Give me $100. Nintendo is the Disney of gaming, just Nintendo's nicer. I would argue they're not nicer. Nintendo is very aggressive. They just hide it. The olive branch I'll say is they're perceptively nicer. $50 for an amiibo. Yeah, give me $50 for the equivalent of a credit card NFC in the bottom of a figure. Like, anyone who's going to say, well, it's because the game didn't lose its value technically. I'm sorry. Hollow Knight is going to blow past everybody's sale numbers that is throwing out these $60, $70, $80 games.
From Mario's brother.
For $20. Silk Song will blow past way more than anyone would ever expect for $20 and make more money than those games. Why? Because they respect the player base and they respect the industry and they respect the medium and the art form. Nintendo doesn't. After Iwata died and after Reggie left, no. Nintendo is just scummy, greedy, corporate. That's all it is. They're just really good at playing the family angle. That's it. That's all they're good for. We're good at. Little Bug is going to blow out Borderlands and the... Oh no, they got rid of the thing and... Oh no, they didn't look. His face is still getting like it beamed by the flashlight. That's the best thing about Galaxy is when you walk up to one of these toads that have like the mining light on. It's just a 8,000 lumen light in Mario's eyes. Honestly, cool to see indie games do numbers alike the AAA games. It's nice. It's nice to see. Ironically, me who loves platformers, I'm sitting here going, I don't want to play Silk Song. Because I'm tired of Souls-likes. I am so tired of Souls-likes. There's art of... There's art of that's funny. Of Silk Song destroying all of the current games. I did see that... I saw a little post about all the developers that delayed their game's release for Silk Song, only to be caught by what's the other big indie game that's like coming out? What's the other big indie game? There's another big indie game coming out. I need to find it. Hades 2, yeah. Yeah, that one. Like, man, that's gotta be a bummer. Like, you just, yeah, like, delay your game again. But also, it's like, or you could do the Vince Zampella route over at Respawn and go, yeah, Titanfall could compete with Call of Duty and Battlefield. Let's release it in the middle of those two. And then go, oh no, our cells are down. The whole thing's dying. Uh-oh. Like, okay. So we're getting back-to-back sequels to amazing games. Except one didn't take like 9 years. Oh, I don't remember that. That must have been Galaxy 2. I need to finish Mario Galaxy. Why did it? Why was that the... Rosaline is better than Peach, I'm just saying. Goodbye to those we met on this journey. I will cherish the memories forever. And to those we will meet on the next journey. Hello. This is what Yoshi P is going to say when FF14 shuts down. Very surprised Titanfall 3 didn't shadow drop a week after Silk Song. That would be really funny. It comes out this digital versions. Oh, individually. See, it's not $70. You can get it for $40 a piece. You Rosalie to give me a warm hug. Daisy's mentally unstable and I love her. I forgot Daisy. I forgot what she looks like. I didn't watch the new Metroid 4 thing. Should we check that out? Or the new Yoshi thing? You know what? I need to check all this out. I didn't know there's a new Yoshi game. Is this one good? I watched the Yoshi game that was like Crafted World. Watched it, I played it, and I was like, this is slower than Yoshi's Story on the 64. This is boring. Is this one good?
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live.
Baby games for babies that only babies will play because they're stupid babies. No, Yoshi. What are you... Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Yoshi's Island on the Nintendo 64 is top tier. Well, Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Story. My bad. One of the best games ever. This game's awesome. When you open it, you get this... This really cute song. Come on. Y'all, we talked earlier. There's no depression pill that's like instant. This is pretty close. Like, this is pretty... I'm going to steal Peanut Butter Gamers a little bit from when he talked about this game, but Like if this doesn't make you happy right away, like come on. Talk about modern Yoshi games. I would never slander the classics. You know what? I take back my negative energy. God, this is so much fun. This game was great. Look at it. This game was awesome. This game's so much fun. Go play this now. Go play this tonight. Go get a Nintendo 64 and play this. Oh my god, there's secrets. On the flip side, what's the fastest way to inflict depression? I literally can't hear TTS. Like, I see it going off and I see the audio, but I just can't hear it. I don't know what you guys are saying. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick so I can like see the message. Hold on, where's TTS? Yeah, I literally just can't hear TTS. Like, it's just not even outputting audio for me. Oh, I think I fixed it. I
I can hear now.
I did not fix it. I didn't fix it. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. I can't hear TTS. It's bumming me out, man. I'm like getting sad over here. I can't hear you guys. I'm getting super bummed. I'm deaf to robots. I can't hear it. Like I'm some kind of low. I'm just the nano machines, man. No, I don't know. This looks good. This looks good. Does this look good though?
A talking book named Mr. E.
Man, there's a talking book in Soul Sacrifice also, and that book was sick. Not this. What is this? What is this? Y'all want to listen to an 8-hour and 3-minute audio book? Type of shit. The type of book my mom would read. Oh, I want a full gameplay thing. I don't want no PS Vita. Hold on. Where's this at? I don't want a review. I just want the game. Oh my god. Oh my god, this menu. Oh my god, the little bubbles. Like there's Uncharted, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Oh my god. Oh, there's a Sonic game. There's Sly Cooper. Oh my god, man, the PS Vita was so cool. Can't believe Nintendo. Can't believe Sony wrote it. Oh, that like sound. Oh my god. Does this have the book for Soul Sacrifice? Is it gonna show it? Yeah. This stupid little book. This stupid Necronomicon thing.
Wait. Please. No.
Man, PS Vita looks great. I'm sorry. Like, you could tell me this came out 5 years ago and I believe you.
How I'd wished.
Man, this thing was so cool.
My powerful view.
He said, whoa. Oh, hit him with the whoa. That's tough.
Oh no. My secret's discovered. So much for my great escape.
Man, he's a loser. He is not cool, actually. You know, I'm gonna just...
I couldn't tell anybody that I was reading that book.
I promise the game is good. I promise Soul Sacrifice is really good.
Almost there.
I promise it's good.
So close to learning Magusa's secret.
Oh, whoa. I don't remember this. I don't remember what? I don't remember that. Who's this? Ah, play Soul Sacrifice again. I don't remember this. This is new. That's a new update. Why do you even start walking if he was gonna just teleport? Why would you start walking if you could teleport? Real main character. No, this is cool. Like, it was a little first-person touchscreen section when the game started. This game was awesome. Like, you had to like scrape away the bones. Or farming up further. It's like my Dark Souls 2 strategy guide talking to me.
Did you just see how that last one died?
Who is his voice actor? He sounds so familiar. That, like, did you see how that last one died? He sounds familiar. Hold on. Soul Sacrifice book voice. Who is that? Who is that? Not this stupid romance novel, man. It keeps every result is Google Play, Soul Sacrifice, IMDb, Soul Sacrifice, audiobook, Susan Fa. Like, no. I don't care about this audiobook. I want to know who this is. Anthony Byrne as Libram. Who's that? What else has he done? Who else has he voiced? I think his name's Libram. I think it's the right person.
Hurry up and hide me, you idiot, before Magusa discovers me.
Oh my god, he's been in FF14. He's been in FF14. He voiced Officer Bradley in Call of Cthulhu. No one's going to know who that is or what that game is, probably. I know him, though. He plays Biggs? Oh my god, that's why I know him. He's Biggs. That's why I know him. He's Biggs and Ilbert. Alright, that's why I know him. Wow, he hasn't had a lot of roles. Okay, though. No, anyway, Soul Sacrifice was this little PS Vita game where whenever you killed an enemy, it was a hack and slash. You could either, I believe it's like bless them and send them to the afterlife, which would net you like almost nothing. It would get you a little bit of some ability tree, but it wouldn't give you a whole lot. But if you sacrifice them, it just obliterated their soul and sent them to eternity of nothing. Basically, you would get stupid powers like right away, but you would be just indiscriminately like slaughtering people. So it was one of those games around the time where they were like, your choices matter, and they were trying to really hammer in like, hey, you get good karma options and you get a little bit of power, but if you go against it, it locks you out of some content or something. And then if you go the other way where it's like, I'm going to level up super fast by just eating souls, basically. There were some downsides in regards to like how people would respond to you, I believe, but nothing like crazy. I don't remember it being one of the games where it wasn't balanced or anything. But it was fun. It was a fun little demo. Like it was hack and slash. If you like hack and slash stuff, you just go, you hit the X button and the square button, and you do cool moves. And if you played a game like this, you know it. YouTube, can we like not? Can you load? Like what is going on? What is wrong? YouTube, are you okay? I think YouTube's dying. There we go. What is this? Pirate. Where's he like sacrifice or not? Does it show it? I forgot these goofy JPEG hands. You can't just sacrifice a cat. A random cat that's just on the ground. Come on. Oh, here's what it was. +2 to your life, so it helped you with your survivability, and then like you would power up faster. That was like the trade-off. I don't remember if there's anything else. It was fun. Soul Sacrifice is good. It was okay. Like if you like games like that, if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, back to Yoshi.
Suddenly falls from the sky. It looks.
Why has he got a single eyebrow? Why has he got like a single eyebrow, but he's got two eyes?
Information within its pages about unusual creatures.
Okay, Geekling, you said baby game for babies. Serendipitous is too big of a word for babies.
Creatures.
I don't know if a baby could say serendipitous.
But it can't actually see what's written down.
Oh, that's poetically tragic. Filled with so much information, but never having access to
So
it.
Yoshi jumps in to help investigate.
Oh,
First,
so
let's study
awful
this
amnesia.
flower-like creature.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get a little Ace Attorney thing.
We found it right away.
That's evil. That's so evil. I don't know why that's good. That's funny to me, but it is. Babies can understand it. You got
Tastes
find me.
kind of sweet.
Find me a baby that can understand it. Find me one.
How many
Carry this
people do you
creature-
think accidentally said Serendipenis in front of their entire family because they can't
Serendipenis.
pronounce it?
There's such a serendipitous occasion, mother. This Thanksgiving.
On your back. Touch flower bud.
All right, so sacrifice or save? Dude, it's so fast.
As you wander through the book,
Oh, that's
you'll
cool.
make all s-
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna nitpick the baby game. I'm sorry. I know it's Yoshi. Why does the flower get instantly covered in mud, and then Yoshi is perfectly matched to the level of mud he went into? Why is the flower filthy and there's nothing on Yoshi's head?
as you wander
Why is it just okay? Well, hold on. That's a bad look. Oh, it's it's based on like elevation or something. I don't know.
through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries
'Cause he's a
about
god.
the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down.
You know what? I need a Yoshi game that's a little crazier, a little harder, and I need this bestiary that I can look at that tells me what does Ornstein smell like and taste like.
Hey, we found some dandelions.
Can you eat them?
Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he just got a parasite. That is like a wasp parasite. What? Why are the stones in the background so angry?
It
That's
seems like the dandelions
That's metal.
absorb nutrients.
they are. They're literally a parasite. You can just attach them to an innocent sentient flower and just watch it get drained away.
Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them.
What
we were
a
able
selling
to
point.
break
It is. Isn't this cool?
It looks like there are
Bro, they got fishing, they got darts.
still lots of unusual
What do you want?
creatures residing
They
within-
got Rayman bubbles. Where are we getting Rayman on the PC, man? When are we getting like Rayman Legends on PC? Is that out on PC? Can I play that?
A page-turning adventure awaits.
That's a Rayman character. That's a good frame, actually. That's really good. I might make that my profile picture.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
Yeah, this feels like it's as slow as Crafted World, and I'm just not going to be into it. Oh, Metroid 4, though. Me, Metroid fan by proxy, who's never played any Metroid games. Man, I got to play Metroid Prime 1 and 2. I really got to play them. Fan art for the new suit designs about to go crazy. There's a new suit. Oh, is it this one? Oh, I thought she was gonna shove her face into that little panel there to like identity verified. Oh, I don't like this. That suit's boring. Oh, it's a big open world thing. I'm worried Nintendo's going to keep doing what they're doing with open worlds, where it's this, where it's, oh, what's there to do? Oh, there's nothing. It's like, well, yeah, that's why they gave you a big bike. It's like, okay, but like, Death Stranding gave me a bike, and the bike feels optional because the world is like traversal is why I love the game and what the game's main gameplay loop is. So the bike is optional. I feel like this would be boring and a pain in the ass to walk through. Oh, we got Star Fox enemies. Hold on. Literally Borderlands 2 enemies. Is this good? Is this game good though? I want to play Metroid. I need to play Metroid 1 and Metroid Prime 1. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like that actually. That was cool. I love a game that reminds you of a better game. That's every game for me though. I'm a cynic. That looked okay. That looked decent. I still want to play Metroid Dread, but I'm not paying like $45 for it. It's too expensive. Every time I want to go play Metroid Dread, I look at the price tag and I go, nah, I don't need to. And it kind of bums me out because I really want to play it. I would love to play more. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Oh, is that the imprisoning war? That thing that video essayist on YouTube will not stop talking about? Is that what this is? Look, I'll be honest. Breath of the Wild has a pretty cool Ganon design. Nothing's still gonna ever top Twilight Princess. At least not yet. And nothing is for sure ever going to top Wind Waker's Ganon design.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru.
Wasn't that Tears of the Kingdom?
And the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War.
Is there any fan art of Rauru where he says like, rah, rah? Is there any of that?
Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies. Like this brave Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation.
I feel like I would like these better than
wind and other effects to combat. Make strategic use of them to counter
better than Breath of the Wild.
Alter the flow of battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash.
Because it's just Dynasty Warriors, and I like Dynasty Warriors.
Depending on the pair, Sync Strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects.
It's crazy how much this is just Dynasty Warriors. Yo. Oh my god, it actually looks like it runs okay too. That's crazy.
You can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
It is so stupid that Game Share is only allowed on the Switch too. I'm sorry. We had this tech back on the Nintendo DS. I remember explicitly sitting around a campfire at a friend's house while we played like 6-person Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS because he had the game and we all just sat there and played it together. We had that on the DS. There is no reason that this cannot exist on the Switch. Like, come on. There's no reason. That's ridiculous. I need them to come out and explain where the technical limitation is that tells me this can't exist. Because that's insane.
Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Like, do I need to play this to have all of the story from Tears of the Kingdom?
Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Meh. Love to play it if it wasn't on a Switch 2. That'd be nice. Oh my god, look, it's Daisy. Haven't seen her in forever. I hope this one's good. The last good Mario Tennis game was Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube, and it was so much fun. Mario Tennis was so much fun.
Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo
It's just tennis.
Switch 2.
No, it's not Mario Power Tennis. Come on.
Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots.
No, show me the... You can watch an awesome hour-long video trashing Tears of the Kingdom.
New defensive maneuvers.
I haven't played it.
And
Do I need to play it?
into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket.
Oh, that's evil.
That
You're not going to play it?
Using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history.
Why did they come? Oh no, it's new Donkey Kong. I don't like that. Why does it feel like Mario Tennis on the Switch was just kind of like a test run? And it's not like, come on, make it just
your own strategy.
Watch the vid for free. You're not gonna play it. Just watch the YouTube video essay.
The game modes being served up.
Lighting on DK's model sucks.
Flower provides riveting commentary.
I like that they just call these things a talking flower. Like, it doesn't have a name. It doesn't have an identity. It's just a talking flower.
In tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
Oh my god.
Even some where you'll experience
Miss Waluigi.
effects. In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in online.
This looks
route
much better than the
or glory
Mario Tennis on
in
the Switch,
ranked matches.
but I feel like
You can even gently
I shouldn't
swing
have to
your
buy
Joy-Con to
a Switch
the
2 to
local
play
racket
this.
for a more authentic
It's slightly more interesting as a mega battle.
experience
Wait,
in swing
what?
mode. Plus,
It looks more interesting as mega battle.
encountering monsters on
There's a
remote
story.
island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play and defeat the monsters to return to normal.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Looks the
February
same as
12th.
Ultra Smash is what I'm saying. Why even put out the first game though? I don't understand it. Super Mario Daima. Like, I don't get it. Wait, did we watch Star Fox Zero? No, okay, I was about to say that's the old Wii U game. Did you see the Virtual Boy? I did not. Isn't it like $100 or whatever? Is it like $100? I saw people laughing because they were making the comparison of only Nintendo would re-release the most failure of a console only to fail it again. And you need the console to play Virtual Boy games.
Coming to Nintendo Classics. Virtual Boy.
Wait, why is it like $100? Hold
You'll
on.
be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
This is $100.
This recreates the form
Shut the fuck up.
of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play.
No, dude. No.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported.
I saw someone saying it doesn't even come with the stand or
Play
something. Hold
Mario's
on.
Tennis. Galactic Pinball.
We're going to release all of Virtual Boy. There's like 13 games on this console. I bet they don't put them all on the actual Nintendo Switch Online at the same time. My eyes. I need a Kleenex. They could have released any other You know what they could have released? Game Boy Advance.
Nintendo will only sell you te permission to assemble their console with parts you have to individually buy for te submit as add-on payment for ajar.
What'd that say? I actually heard it that time, and I still didn't hear anything. They'll sell you a permission to assemble their new console with parts you have to individually buy. The same price as a down payment on a car. Oh, so the iMac Pro. So maybe change the voice. No, I like that. That one's funny.
Telero Boxer, and more.
And more.
14 classic games shown here are played.
All 14 Virtual Boy games shown here.
And to be released over time.
What do you mean over time? Just put the... It is literally like people... The same people that go on to Final Fantasy forums or threads for the game on Twitter and they go, Yoshi Peace just drip feeding us content and that's all they're doing. They never really... Nintendo does this shit all the time. Like they genuinely drip... This could be out in one pack within, I don't know, an hour. Come on.
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th.
Okay, how do I buy it? It's a cardboard model. Hold on. Pair, blah, 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 blah. Wait, so is there not a plastic version?
The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy
Needed to play the
Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
Nintendo has the money to just remake those fucking games so you don't need this bullshit. What if you don't have it?
Cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
How do you... What the fuck is that? What is... No stand? What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna hold my... You know how uncomfortable that... My neck hurts. You know, the only way to play that with the cardboard accessory is to lay in your bed and let the whole thing... Bro, I love how they're acknowledging the fact that you don't even need the stupid Doohickey machine, but you need the dumber thing of like you can only play it for 5 minutes before your arms and thumbs get tired of being in this position. Okay, if you're wearing glasses, I need you to put your thumbs and fingers like on the side of the glasses and just keep them there and then do this. Do that for 5 minutes. Imagine you're playing your Virtual Boy. What is this? What is this? It's cardboard. Give us a stand. We can make it better here. We'll give you other options. We're just gonna make it work. It's terrible. Like, why? I don't get it. How garbage.
This is the worst.
I don't get it.
Is actually Nintendo lying the groundwork for opening their new Mario Temet Giro Prachor engine.
Mario Timmets. This is actually Nintendo laying the groundwork for opening a new Mario themed chiropractor chain clinic. Yeah, Dr. Mario. It's coming. This is ridiculous. Hold on. Where did people see the prices for this? Hold on. Virtual Boy accessory cost. Where do people see? Oh. 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 How much is the cardboard? Okay, here, all I'm going to say is the top comment on this before I show you is blank for cardboard and then in the shape of a Virtual Boy, Mr. Squidward. Holy shit. Oh, Nintendo, y'all are not the company that I fell in love with as a kid. Oh my god. Y'all used to care about your fans. That's gold. It's really funny. Ooh. You know what? To set the stage, let's take a look at the Pokemon ZA. The Pokemon ZA. I'm calling it that now. Pokemon ZA. I'm calling it this from now as the Pokemon ZA Switch 2. You know, you get the bundle for one of the biggest IPs that Nintendo has, and you get a normal Switch with no different colors. You get normal Joy-Cons with no different colors. You get a normal dock with your normal Switch with no different colors, with the normal Joy-Con controller magnet, whatever. Normal. You get a normal Switch. Oh, you get the game too. But no, one of the biggest IPs that Nintendo has, they can't even put a little like print screen or screen print thing on the console for you or on the dock. Come on. That doesn't matter. Pokemon Zod. Also, it's $24 or $25 for this little piece of cardboard that'll literally kill you. I like that they hold the Switch out like this, implying that you can hold the Switch in front of you by like a good distance and play your Virtual Boy games, not actually acknowledging the fact that I'll use my phone. You have to shove the shit into your face. And just sit here and be like, yeah, I'm playing tennis on my Virtual Boy. I missed that. That 30 love. Oh no. What are you doing? This is ridiculous. You can't even buy these white Joy-Cons, can you? Like, they don't even, you have to call Nintendo. Like, don't even make them yet, right? Oh, it's ridiculous. Anyone wants to know how much the plastic one is? Here, I'll put on some calming music for you so you,
I Prajtogod oneday Nintendo relases
you can just kind of relax. Virtual Boy game with a glitch that flashbangs you. Put on Claire de Lune. What's that? What the fuck is Claire de Lune? What is that? What is Claire de Lune? Claire de Lune. Man, it almost automatically... Oh, it's by Debussy. John Debussy. What a gorgeous name for such a gorgeous song. So the plastic version of the cardboard version is gotta be like a day's pay if you're making $15 an hour. It's $100. It's $100. So that'd be $125. How much? I bet they would charge $40 just for this fucking plastic ass stand. Just the stand part. I bet the little feet would be $40 alone. Enter the realm of stereoscopic 3D with this Virtual Boy TM dedicated accessory for the Nintendo Switch TM2 and Nintendo Switch TM. Experience Virtual Boy with this add-on accessory that is a replica of the original hardware. Simply insert your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 system, each sold separately, into the accessory. Yeah, you gotta specify that with the price of this thing. Get ready to play classic Virtual Boy titles like Teleroboxer and Galactic Pinball. No Mario games there. Additionally, titles will be added in the future. This product can be purchased by those who have paid a Nintendo Switch Online membership to play the games in Virtual Boy. You have to have the membership to even buy this thing. You have to have the membership to even buy this thing. They're drip feeding you so you keep paying for membership. Yeah. People are like FF14. What do we call them? Hate players? Like hate subscribers? They're like, they're just forcing me to keep my sub. Nintendo is forcing you to keep their sub. And it's gross. And it's annoying. This is ridiculous. Nintendo's a terrible company. $99. But it's a collectible. Yeah, if they were look, I would justify the 100 if it was a thing that, you know, was coming out for it's available for 6 months. Like, okay. All right, that's fine. You know, the amount of pre-orders we get is how many we're going to make. Okay, fair. Fine. As someone who buys anime figures, fair. If they're not going to make any more, that price is fine. I get it. It's justified. But I don't think it's justified if it's just available forever. That's ridiculous. Oh, wow. I know there's a rule to not mention politics so much in stream, but this is very reminiscent of literally everything grifters say to their scapegoats. Say their scapegoats do and then go out to do the same they're accusing others of doing. I mean, no, you're like... You can use... I mean, I know the term grifter is like associated with politics more than anything right now, but no, it's like... I wouldn't say it's a fair term. I would say it's like Nintendo is exploitive. Nintendo is highly exploitive. They do not view you as any more than a number anymore. Iwata and Reggie Fils-aimé Nintendo, yes, they still are a company. They still need to make profit in terms of their internal philosophy. But they seem to recognize that, hey, video games are more than just about buying a product. And they themselves, I believed, well, Reggie, he was a great head of Nintendo of America, but I don't believe he went home and played games every night. I believed Iwata did. I could totally see Iwata, like his nightly ritual is busting out a Game Boy Advance SP and playing some Sapphire or something. I could totally see that. But now, Doug Bowser, that dude probably doesn't own a Nintendo console. I would be baffled if Doug Bowser has ever even made a Mii in his downtime. He probably has made a Mii in a meeting at work as like a training exercise or something. Hope he's out in the Maldives somewhere snacking on all the spaghetti he wants. Yeah, he does. Bowser ruins everything. No, I opened up Mario Paint though because I saw it on the Switch Online thing, and I went, "Oh, I want to try this," and then it slapped me in the face with a mouse required, and I went, "Oh, okay."
Hi there, and welcome to the world of Mario.
I guess it's too difficult for Nintendo to turn on their little emulator setting that says emulate mouse with analog stick that every emulator ever has had.
Paint. This is a game that's all about creation.
But I can't play Mario Paint.
In fact, you can even play with the game logo. See, this letter changes Mario's size, and this one makes Yoshi appear. And then this one, whoa! Quick, start the video. Start the video.
Man, that was a normal boots ass little bit there. I was super bummed. I wanted to try this, and then it just says you have to buy our mouse. Buy the Nintendo mouse. Buy the Nintendo mouse. You need to. And how much is the Nintendo mouse? I actually don't know. I bet it's like $30. No, I don't want. Wait, can you just use like any mouse? No, I don't want that. I thought they would. Didn't they not, like I thought they released like a mouse. Is it for the Switch too? Why are you putting this on the stupid store for everyone if I can't even play it with a normal Switch because you're like, well, you need a mouse. You need a Nintendo mouse. I thought they released a mouse. Like, don't they have like a little like cool mouse? I thought they did. I thought they had like a cool Nintendo mouse. I can't find it. I guess I don't have it. Oh, okay. So it looks like you don't need like a mouse or like a Nintendo mouse. You can just use any mouse. Huh. Okay. I didn't expect that.
In this mode, you can select from a few existing pictures and color in each part using the fill paintbrush.
I might try it later then, if I can just use a Bluetooth mouse.
Other color and pattern options.
I feel like that slice of life feature is going to change very soon. Wait, which slice of life?
If that's your thing. Here
Here's where you can create something entirely your own using the different available tools.
Man, this would been so much fun as a kid. Being able to use any mouse. Yeah, they're gonna do something like, well, it's the Bluetooth situation. Like when they were like, hey, we enable Bluetooth audio 8 years into the Switch's life, and then when you use it, it is the laggiest, most buffer overflow, pop filled mess. I would love to try Chibi Robo and stuff. There's so many games on the Switch Online that I want to try that I just can't because I'm not paying for that. Good thing I have an ROG Ally and I can just take a whole Windows PC in my hands that weighs almost as much as the Switch and, you know, play Monster Hunter and then just Alt-Tab over to something comparable. Chibi Robo needs to make a comeback. Chibi Robo was fun. Anyway, so Silksong came out. There's not even a whole lot I want to talk about Silksong. Silksong came out. Chibi Robo. I think it's I never played it. That's why I want to give it a try. But I've not been able to purchase it yet. I have not looked at anything for Silksong, like at all. I heard Rich say they fixed the movement thing that drives me nuts, where there's like a weird delay when, like, on the animation alone. Very surprised at how good the community has been at keeping spoilers chill for the song. Some communities do. FF's community is okay at it. Attack on Titan's community back before it ended was like masterful at it. It felt like. I heard this is way harder, but I don't know if it's actually insanely hard compared to Hollow Knight, or if it's, you know, gaming hype being gaming hype, where people are like, it's just, I've spent 2 hours on this, what I thought was a mini boss, and it turns out it was just a standard enemy, and it's like, I don't know if you're lying or just went somewhere obviously way too early. Some communities are genuinely atrocious. Yeah, Undertale. Looks like I could be hitting my controller a lot. I don't know. I think all of Hollow Knight and Silksong, the aesthetic also doesn't land with me. It looks cool. That might be why I also bounce off of it easily. It's not a world that makes me go, oh yeah, I need to like spend time in this and be a part of it. I'm glad it's out though. And if you were here at the start of stream, you heard already that they just didn't say why it was taking so long or make any announcements because they were just having too much fun developing it. But if anyone is curious of how big is Silksong still, like it came out September 4th, right? God damn. Day one on Steam alone. Or not day one, but whatever, like the first weekend, like almost 600,000 players is ridiculous. Almost 500,000 or over 500,000. That's crazy. There's almost 200K just on it right now. No pre-orders, $20, no pre-downloads, didn't send out review copies to reviewers because they wanted backers to get access first per the rewards. Servers were dying for Steam and all the shops trying to get it. Like, that's crazy. Like, props to, even though I don't like Hollow Knight, props to Team Cherry. Like, that's crazy. But AAA games are still gonna nickel and dime everyone. Apparently, they literally have Blight down. Good. I like that. Gonna go to bed now. Have a good night, y'all. Bye, Simon. Have a good night. That's awesome, though. That's crazy. And the reviews are very positive. That's not bad at all. No, we'll probably on part of my docket that I have is a lot of FF stuff. We'll probably talk about that on like Friday or Saturday. This next Monday, we're not ending, by the way. I'm just giving everyone a heads up. Next Monday, we'll be back to Metal Arms probably to finish that game. But good job, Team Cherry. Now, if only AAA devs would listen and actually stop being terrible and shitty. No, while I was on my little forced break due to me moving, Josh Drive Hayes put up a video that I watched and I was like, oh, I kind of agree.
All right, listen up, because two important things have happened this week. Two very important things have happened this week. I'm going to tell you about them.
He was talking about streaming culture and the usual stuff, like the rat race of just trying to get views and force engagement as much as possible.
Because of my stream, that's how that works. Josh, where have you been? Why haven't you been streaming? I'll tell you, thank you. That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. That sets me up remarkably nicely. First of all, can you all admire my Oh Dear Dinah mug from the Alan Wake games?
Okay. What does he talk about? There we go. Thank you for the chapters.
Okay, cool. There's 500 people here. I need to share a secret with you. And this is probably the clip these will use. I have worked out that I love streaming. And I hate streaming culture. I've been analysing it, and it's awful. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Because the poster boys for what streaming is as a medium are the worst possible examples that we could have. People that aren't familiar with streaming will see those rage baiters in real life trying to make people angry just for a prank or a reaction. They'll see idiot man-children running around with far too much money.
I feel like, I don't know if my, what's the word? If my feed, if my like curation has been enough that I just haven't seen it. I feel like the fad that it was that, you know, everything was, you know, just the real life rage baiters like he's talking about kind of died off. But more beyond that point is when people hear streaming and they talk about streamers or like they see the streaming space and they're introduced to it. I maybe I'm like out of it slightly and I'm just out of the presentation range that people hit for live streaming. Like if you just go to Twitch on a fresh account or you are, you know, talking to people and you're like, oh, is it streaming? And they look up streamers on YouTube or something. Maybe you're getting hit with a wall of, you know, the like that kid who used to go around and just pick fights in public. I forget it. It's not Jack Doherty, is it? I forget his name.
Political activists on both the
but,
extreme left and the extreme right, not really
like
trying to
his
push
whole
any kind of agenda of their own, but more rile the other side up to reaction or clip farm.
His whole spiel here is like a lot of the big streamers. A lot of it is just insincere, there's not a lot of sincerity behind a lot of the presentation and a lot of the comments or the opinions given. There's, that's not referring to people like Critical, for example, or like Pay Money Wubby, or I'm trying to think of like other streamers I know. I haven't heard anything about like, I don't know if anyone knows Squeaks.
You'll see people,
but a lot of the name of the game is like, engagement. Get people to watch your video, get people to stay, watch a second video, get people to almost invisibly be forcibly intrigued into whatever the content you're making is.
Basically no knowledge of a specific subject, casting themselves as the Dunning-Kruger king, again, simply to rile up the emotions of people who watch them. And then
I know a lot about platformers, anecdotally. And I know that Breath of the Wild is a terrible Zelda game, and Odyssey is a terrible Mario game. It feels bad. The ending's awful. The music's okay.
And all of them make an absurd amount of money. I've realized that it is the domain of the gifted man-child in order to, rile up whichever user base and demographic they have decided to make angry at the other side this week. I've realized that it is artistically vapid, it is commercially demonic, and I hate everything about streaming culture in general. However, I like streaming to an audience. The problem is, in order to step away from the video game jail and become a more socially, culturally relevant streamer, you need to step away from video games and get into either extremely divisive politics or essentially playing to an emotionally immature crowd of essentially either children or young men that haven't matured past being a mental child.
This is the part that I kind of caught me when I was just watching one night. I was like, has Josh Tripace uploaded anything? Because I came across his main channel again, and I know about his like Yap channel, which is this one, and it's the video game gel is still very much a thing of, it's just not the in right now. Video games are just not the, like, oh yeah, people want to go watch you play this. People don't care about what you're playing until you're at least even partially established. But beyond that, it's even with like FF, nobody. There's only a few people like in the Discord that even care about FF, and most of the time when I'm playing it, it's just background stuff. Even if it's the story, like, yeah, then on those days we're primarily focused on the story. In between cutscenes, we're doing whatever. We're just yapping about the game industry or the absurdities of like daily life. We're not like just sitting there like, oh, I think the shortest path to this route will be here, and I should do this. I think this would be a good setup for this boss, blah, 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 blah. No, it's just bullshitting in between story cutscenes and then maybe laughing or crying. And it didn't put like a weight on me about stream. And it didn't put like a weight on me about, what the fuck was that pop? That was so loud. What the fuck was that? Ow. But it just had me thinking about my feed that I curate. Because I feel like we passed a lot of the... as he put it, like, man-children appealing to either children or just mentally immature people online and riling people up to get, again, visibly forced engagement out of them. And it got me thinking about how directed our feeds are at influencing, not just our opinions, but the reality we perceive. Because yes, the video game jail thing is still very much here and present, and it probably will be for foreseeable future. But it's maybe I'm just too unplugged from the streaming space, and that's how I want it to be. If that's the case, that I'm not seeing that it's still flooded with people that are just going out in public and messing with innocent bystanders. The most I know is like Speed Does America right now. Like that's the most I know. And maybe I am in my own little bubble to the point that it isn't it isn't the reality of what it is. But it got me thinking about, like, every time I see like a large creator positing, you know, the factual reality about streaming space or something, it's always interesting if it's like, is it, or is it, you know, is their feed? Granted, I'm going to defer to Josh Strife Hayes about the topic just because he's much more plugged in than I am, and any creator honestly probably is, because I'm I forcefully keep myself kind of unplugged from everything. I don't care. I don't want to know half the time. My Twitter feed is Nintendo news, like anime stuff, gaming stuff. Kind of about it. Maybe I see, you know, things about it could be the Randy Pitchford tweet, but maybe I see things about like Spotify or random, you know, internet censorship and things like that. But it's never a case of overload about streaming space negativity or YouTube space negativity. Maybe like recently with there's been a lot of hubbub about YouTube like tanking views, which it's YouTube. They probably are. They're probably destroying people's views. Just due to them changing tons of random stuff on the back end. And there's probably a case to be made based on what I've seen about like, oh, it might be because that means they pay less ad revenue and they're doing it to not have to, you know, deal with a lot of that overhead. But I don't know if it's true. It's not even on my docket. I don't even feel like going into the YouTube restricted mode stuff. Like the most I'll go into it is like, if you're missing uploads for people that you watch, you might want to go to your YouTube channel, expand your little thing, and find a restricted mode and make sure that's turned off, because YouTube has been turning it on automatically for some people just by thinking that, oh, you're like underage, or just, I don't know what their parameters are for deciding it. They just decide like, oh, it needs to be on because you shouldn't be seeing everything. If you're in a work environment on a work laptop, this is probably on by default and you can't even tell. But if you've been missing uploads and things, see if that's on. If it's on, probably turn it off, because most likely, yeah, it's on and it's hiding a bunch of uploads. That's why I don't follow many streamers. Frankly, you're the only streamer I regularly engage with. Not quite sure how to articulate it, but you tick all the boxes. What the boxes are, I don't know. Well, glad to hear it. My chair keeps rolling. Slightly off topic, my chair has rollerblade casters on it, and I've been on carpet for the last year or so. And now that I'm not, my chair just likes to just drift very easily. Those casters, I love them, but my chair starts to move and it goes, I'm gonna keep going until I find a nice place to settle. But no, I appreciate that you enjoy this stream. Hi, stop popping. Ah! Oh my god. No, appreciate it though, Zyra. Glad you like it. Oh, this is the YouTube that I was mentioning? Ooh. But no, it's like the only streamers I watch are, there's literally one. Pay Money Wubby. He's the only streamer I watch. And he's definitely a streamer that he's gotten a little more, like, I would say approachable. But he recently did a, thank you, Mike. I opened that. I will check that in just a second. He recently did a video that he's been talking about for like 4 years. Wow, you can't even find it if you just type Wubby and then hold on. Can I even find it? How do I even find it? I can't even search it. I can't even search it. I don't even know how to find it. Oh, there it is. I'm just an idiot. Well, that thumbnail does not make me click on it at all. This thumbnail does not make me click on this video at all. I literally thought this was the wrong video. This thumbnail does not. Why is this the thumbnail it chose? Like, this is not the one I saw on my main YouTube account. This is different. Yeah, this is the one I saw. No, he recently put out a video. Finally, that he's been talking about for like a year. I'm not gonna watch it on stream. It's really funny. It's really good.
This is Will Neff, and he is looking for love.
I'm Will Neff, and I'm looking for love.
We put Will in a custom-tailored suit, set him up on 2 blind dates with 2 beautiful women, and filmed it all. Except there's a catch. Will he half-ass it and get caught?
What the?
He's been talking about this project for a while and just getting the ability to do it. Just money mostly. And they finally did it. It's fun. It's fun. Go watch this video. I will put it in the Discord. It's fun. It's a decent video. It's definitely one of his more like produced things where it feels like I'm watching something that's on daytime TV at times. But it's really fun. Be an amazing reaction pic. But no, like, he's the only streamer I watch. And if I pull up his old content, I'm going to echo something that he says all the time. I don't know what the fuck is going to come out of his mouth whenever an old video of him comes up, so I'm just not going to play it. But he's the only other streamer I watch. I'm not... Like, streamers like Kai Cenat and Speed and... yeah, honestly, even Critical. Or Hassan, etc. Like, none of them have ever appealed to me. I'm not big on watching streams. I like to have background content. Josh Strife Hayes, like, I love his YouTube content. I literally have never gone to a Josh Strife Hayes clip and I watch like every video he puts out. Like Doug. I've never been to his streams and I watch almost every video that goes up on Doug's channel. I've probably watched his stupid AI, almost a Jetstream Sam, Pajama Sam video 30, 40, 50 times just because I put it on when I'm going to sleep sometimes. I only ever really watch VTuber clips and literally just your stream. Oh, y'all are nice. Tap the webcam. Oh my god, that's so hard. How do people do that? That's so fucking hard. Maybe I should stop looking at the... Yeah, that's easier. Like, if I hold my finger up, you can hold your finger out and touch my finger. It's like a sun. It's like a glow... Wow, it's like a glowing worm. Okay, anyway. Skitty Bitty. I hate Mario Kart World. It's bad. Uh-oh. Oh my god, we didn't talk about the one thing that I've been wanting. Speaking of like YouTube, I need a sanity check. I need you guys to sanity check me. I woke up to a comment on my TikTok. I need a sanity check. I need a sanity check that I'm not in some bizarro world where it's unclear of what I'm even trying to say. Hold on. I need. Can I even see this on the? No, it's on my other TikTok. Shit. How do you find your TikTok? Okay, there we go. Did BioWare just... How do I hide the comments on TikTok and not show you these? Okay, whatever. This video is one of my favorites. So much fun and engaging and not boring. Here, I'm gonna play this real quick. I need to, like, I feel like I'm insane. I feel like I'm insane. I feel like every comment has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Did BioWare just like curse the industry? Like we have to always have like conversations like that? Is it oh, I know why. Because it's budget friendly. It's quick, it's cheap. You know how much fun it would have been to play Death Stranding and not have Kojima ruin it? See, okay, so what should have happened here, right? Okay, so he stands up. It immediately should have cut. Speech tree pops up while Sam puts her down off screen, but instead of walking back on camera, it just hard cuts back to Sam sitting there and going, so anyway, I came because story reason, plot, reason, story, side quest, exposition. Oh my god. I can help you with story reason. Okay, is it unclear what I'm talking about at all? I'm talking about the BioWare ass cutscene that is barely a cutscene in any sense of the word except legally. Like, is it unclear what the fuck I'm even talking about? And I woke up to a comment that is both arguing my point to me and disagreeing with me. And they all are like this. Then every character would just feel like an NPC in a video game and not a character in a world. In an RPG, I will always prefer the BioWare Witcher style of conversations, where the characters actually feel like people rather than just static NPCs that's only there to progress a quest/story with dumbed down dialogue. Am I insane? Like, am I crazy? I feel like I looked at this comment for, like, normally I respond or like a comment, even if it's a negative one, I'll just do it because I honestly like negative comments because I want to bait people into responding, whatever. And I respond to them for the same reason, but I just like to mess with people. That aside, like, I think that one, and then you lose the characterization that makes you actually care about the story reason. Sorry, reason plot advancement. What the fuck are these BioWare didn't invent cutscenes, babe. Bro plays FF14. Bro, you got more numbers than I have ever had in phone numbers combined if you put them next to each other in your username. Go away. I'm going to report you. Like, the comment makes me feel like I'm having a stroke. I woke up. I was like, did he watch the video I made or not? Like, I'm so confused by the comment. Both of these, I feel like they took away two different things from the same video and both argued two different things back to me while also arguing my point at me, but inverted. Like, I feel like I've never seen a comment so bad I don't know how to respond to it. I've never had a comment so mind-meltingly confused that I don't know how to even respond. How do I even ask what the fuck they're meaning? How do I engage with this malfunctioning thermometer IQ? How do I don't I just don't. That's it. I have nothing. There's no wittiness beyond this. I just needed to share this on stream because I've showed it to like 3 people personally off stream, and they all went, "What? Why? Why are they? What?" Oh my god. Okay, I need to preface this. Do you want my normal person answer or my unfiltered autistic answer? Wait, what? That was for Zyra. What was that for? That was for because I want your. Give me your unfiltered autistic answer because I'll relate to that the most. Give me that one. Like, I just. Really I just don't. I just needed to share that. there's nothing more than that. I just needed to share that. There's nothing more to that. I've been waiting days to mention this on stream for like 5 seconds. Oh my god. Like, normally I'd like to bring a comment on here and be like, okay, you're stupid. And I do have one. I do have a, okay, you're really dumb. You're not smart enough for my channel or my comment section. I do have one. Except it's just someone who got incredibly angry with me for reasons that I don't understand. Where do I go to find my comments on YouTube? Or where do you go? Where do we go now? Why? That's a good song. Where do I find this? Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Maybe I have too many channels.
You know what? I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna let you finish that sentence for me.
No, they're all gone. How do you find comments on YouTube? how do you find comments? Okay, I think I just put it on Discord. I can just find it there at the very least. It's in the general chat, I believe. Yeah, here it was. I don't even know what this was. Oh, I know what it was on. It was on this video.
One square.
I think it was on this video.
Loses 5,000 times $15 a month. They will start to fill into the dip in the earnings report. In the earnings report, anyone saying that.
Okay, so we talked about the earnings report. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. It's like 3 minutes long. We talked about how COVID caused a lot of people to come inside and then start to attach themselves to introverted online activities. So Animal Crossing saw a big boom. Things like RuneScape, knitting, that sort of thing. Whatever. Asmongold brought a lot of people over, etc. So we talked about all of it. And then I woke up to another gem of a comment to the stupid idiot saying COVID. Most MMORPG didn't get... There's so many double spaces and grammatical errors in this comment. It's embarrassing. Most MMORPG didn't get that much of a boost. WoW lost players during COVID and EW ended, that's Endwalker, a year after COVID. Animal Crossing and other games, space aren't space. MMORPG, it casual games, but Endwalker was the best casual greenly expansion in FF14 history. Casual friendly. You know what? That's a legit typo. I'm believing that. That's next to the G. Something Dontrell is the polar opposite off. Space. FF14 see a spike when they cater to casual, and it lose when it stop. And I would lose more if FOMO from housing didn't exist. Oh, there's a period finally. Dontrell is S upper insult to casual, a spit in the face. All the content got more difficult for no reason but to cater to non-casual and call all casuals got is mid-story plus crafting event space period. This one just made me laugh. I posted in the Discord. There's like I did this one like didn't respond. Just a shadow ban and move on. But like this comment back to back with the, well, if the BioWare conversations existed and those are the things we're using, imagine if we didn't have them and then we would lose the characterization and the depth of the writing and animation. Like, I literally have no, I feel like the last 2 weeks of comments on my non-stream content has been consistent either positivity and agreement or just I don't even understand levels of anger or non-communication. Should I watch this, Mike, just off stream?
On May 12th, 2023, Nintendo released The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't forgiven them. Just over a year ago,
You gotta lower the treble on your microphone. It's hurting my ears.
I started working on a video essay about Breath of the Wild. I know, it's never been done. That video, somewhere between a retrospective
Oh, that's okay. Skitty Bitty. It's because it's Skitty, the Pokemon.
and a love letter, never
All right.
got made. And while it's still something I'd like to make eventually, I'm
You know what this sounds like? You know what this exact 17-second segment sounds like? It sounds like the 20-some-odd page script that is sitting in my Google Drive for Yomawari. It sounds like the 20-plus page script sitting in my Google Drive for Yomawari. The video that I have consistently been like, I'm working on it. It'll happen one day.
not in a rush anymore. That initial sense of urgency stemmed from a fear that Tears of the Kingdom was going to be so good that there would be no reason to play Breath of the Wild ever again after it came out. That is
What a wild situation to even believe you would be put, like, why would you ever need to play the original? Because like the old one, because like I don't know, but why should I go play Ocarina of Time? I played Twilight Princess, which is just Ocarina of Time but better. Why should I go play because it's fun. They're both good. If you can't go back and enjoy older media, go to therapy.
is not what happened. And now it feels like I can't make that video, not without talking about Tears of the Kingdom first. Because my dream Breath of the Wild retrospective exists in a world without Tears of the Kingdom. When I make that video, I'm going to be pretending that Tears of the Kingdom doesn't exist. And in order to do that, I need to have already said everything I need to say about this game. And I do have a lot to say, in no small part because I love the game that it's at least ostensibly a sequel.
I need another video about this person to come out, and it's the next Zelda Breath of the Wild style Zelda game. And they go, don't worry, it's still coming out, but first I need to say everything about this one to pretend it doesn't exist.
Equal to. Since I started work on this project in earnest, more and more people have begun to come out of the woodwork to express their disappointment with Tears of the Kingdom, to the point that some
Yo, that's a good thumbnail. Hold on. No, fuck all this shit. Hold on. Where's that? Give me that Akira shit. That's a pretty good thumbnail. Okay, long ass gibberish comment. Zyra, I think I just did the most like parasocial thing. I was sitting here going, I guess I'm just not gonna know what Zyra was gonna tell me. I was invested. The way in which you managed to both miss and grasp the point being made is astounding. The point I was making was not so much about the characterization of the NPC or their portrayal, but how you interact with them and the hard shift that video games have taken to a more cinematic lens. I'm going to interrupt me reading your comment right there, Zyra. I did get another comment on YouTube, not Twitch, that said, that's a really niche issue that you have with video games. And it's like, my brother, it is not a niche issue. It is the entirety of the interactions with these characters. I didn't respond because it's like, it's such a disingenuous or just idiotic interpretation of what I'm talking about. Like, it's not worth my time mentally, but it's I feel like if you responded to someone like that with this, you're just not. They're not interested in a conversation. They're not. They're interested in stating their opinion, and that's it. Slowing your interactions and in a number of cases forcing you down a specific speech trees in a way that makes it feel less interactive, and that your and ability to make choices as a player is reduced to the point of triviality. It removes much of the playing from the game. You often cannot miss things because you are not given the opportunity to miss them. This trend has resulted in many modern games falling into a predictable pattern of set piece, movie, puzzle, movie, cutscene, with no choices or non-trivial interactions. Movie, action sequence, movie. Your independence. You should make YouTube essays. I could hear that. I could hear someone saying that. I could hear that in a YouTube essay. Sounds like something sequelitis Ego Raptor Aaron Hansen would write, except calmer.
disappointment with Tears of the Kingdom, to the point that some people
Over
like to
Zyra.
label the game's critics as bad faith, nitpicking, hating on something that's popular.
I love to hate. That's a pretty fun thumbnail. I don't know if I'd click on it because I think it's just like someone drawing something. But you know what? It's okay.
Because it's popular, and I'll never deny that those people are out there.
Why? Random shade at Aaron. Like, I just mentioned his name. Can the video not?
But I want to be very clear that the reason it's taken me over a year to make this video is not because I'm clout chasing. I spent the past year pouring hundreds of hours into this game, playing and replaying every single shrine, taking notes, talking.
Hold on. The shrines are so bad. Nothing at Satori Mountain. They're using Apple Notes. I recognize that. Dungeons are even worse. The bosses are not fun except for Colgera. Gloom. The Gloom is a funny one. It's just Gloom is really fucking funny. That one specifically is like my type of note on anything. Just one word. Like metal arms glitch of the system. Swearing.
Talking to friends, refining my thoughts, it was all leading up to this. All of this is just to say that I hated Tears of the Kingdom before it was cool, and I hate it in a different and specialer way than everyone else. Before we found out the actual name of the game,
I hate Mario Odyssey in a special way.
Wild, or Breath of the Wild 2. Everything the game had going for it was
And it is using the Gloom of Doom. The Gloom. This sounds like a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episode. What the fuck? Yeah, I can see that in the SpongeBob font and some like goofy music, and then the bubbles shoot up the screen. Considered it, but my anxiety gets to me, and I find myself tripping over words. I'm generally more eloquent when writing than when speaking. Zyra, as someone who has had that, I'm gonna armchair you real quick. You just do it. It's gonna like just talk more. Just do it. Sit in your room alone. Do it. Get like practice it. Don't even like make a video. Just record yourself and then listen back to yourself after you go to sleep. Wake up the next day and listen back to yourself and go, eh. But go in a helpful way. Go, gotta work on that part. That part was good. Gotta work on that part. That was good. That was good. Definitely gotta work on that part. Mine's an ADHD thing, though, to back off the streamer armchairing. Mine's I used to trip over myself because I would talk too fast. So whenever I get like passionate on stream and I'm emotionally invested and I'm just zooming vocally. I used to do that for everything. This right there, that pause took me like a year plus to build up the habit to just breathe and just shut the fuck up while I'm trying to think of what I want to say next, or like let myself pace. Because if it's more than anxiety, like trust me, I get it. I literally used to do it all the time, and it was a thing I brought up in therapy specifically. I was like, I don't know why I do this, and we found some methods that help me work on it. Like a lot of it's like exposure therapy, and be it exposure to yourself or in the midst of, reality, like with other people, they both work. But if anyone's having a similar issue and it's an ADHD thing like me, just record yourself. Record yourself. Make it, don't even upload it. Just record yourself. And then listen back critically and figure out why you slip up and when, and think about your headspace during those moments, because might have to give it a shot. I'm mostly talking to everybody. If anyone could be helped with that, it's not to tell you like you're wrong, your like experience is naive and I know better. I can fix it. It's not that.
On its status as a sequel to Breath of the Wild, but the
oh my god, Flower,
less like a sequel,
the hit PS3 game by that game company, sequel to Flow.
to the point that it's not even clear whether the events of Breath of the Wild as we experienced them even happened. Tears of the Kingdom is at its strongest when you're not thinking about Breath of the Wild, but I'm always thinking about Breath of the Wild. It consumes my every waking moment and I'll never be free. I saw this cafe in the Prague airport and went, woo! Anyway, this video is made with people who've played Tears of the Kingdom in mind. You're more than welcome to watch this video if you haven't played the game, and I'll be providing context where it's needed, but if you care about spoilers, consider this your warning. I also know that many of you are going to be listening to this.
I might watch this whole thing like off stream because I don't have time to sit through 3 hours, 25 minutes on stream tonight. But Mike, this is a good video. This is actually really good. I might listen to this. You know what? I'm going to fucking sub to this person. Actually, hold on. I'm going to subscribe to them on my personal channel. I'm going to sub to them over here, but I'm going to sub on my personal channel because I'm not going to watch it on Cell. Because Cell's only logged in on like this PC and my ally. I get that. It's something that bugs me, and your approach is one that I hadn't come across before. I'm going to be honest, like a lot of little things like that, if it's anxiety, it sucks, but it's just exposure. It sucks, but it's just that. But I will tell you this also, if it would help at all, and anyone who's going through something similar, a lot of that exposure is more surmountable if you find a package that makes it consumable for you, if that makes sense. So for me, it's this. It's this. I'm sitting in a room right now. It is silent. That is my room. Like, it's just silent. There's nothing. I'm in an apartment. I'm in a new apartment. There's people living around me. And I don't know if they can hear me. They probably can. I would be I'm probably subconsciously a little quieter tonight. Mostly, like, I think I'm just low energy because the last 2 days I have spent literally moving a couch, a bed, and a bunch of other stuff into like a giant U-Haul truck, making multiple trips, unloading that shit. So multiple times, and being up until like 3-4 a.m. last night doing said loading and unloading after starting at like 10 a.m. I am like exhausted. Today I did nothing but kind of like both kind of chill, but also put together furniture and stuff. And it's like, so I'm probably a little quiet because of that, but I'm also a little quiet subconsciously because yes, I am not from an anxiety standpoint, but I just like to be courteous to people and not be insane when I'm in an apartment. But this is easier for me than, like, I'll put it, like, short of it, if I would have taken my public speaking class first, I would have died. However, I did this first for a couple months, and then I started taking public speaking classes because I needed credit hours. And it was weird. Everyone stand up and say your name, introduce yourself was nerve-wracking. And then all right, go in front of the classroom, like walk up there in front of 20 people. And you need to give us your 5-minute speech on pick a topic, pick a thing. That was easy. That was so much fun. It was interesting how, like, when I turned around and faced everyone, my brain didn't panic. I just went, oh, you got to listen to me for 5 minutes. Y'all got to, like, shut the fuck up and you have to listen to me. All right, I'm going to tell you all about mental health and therapy and the stigmas around it. Let's go. But if I did that reversed, it would have been like a nightmare. So and that's hard. It's easy to just say, go find a way to package it. But if it's just, seriously, write some mini scripts for things and don't even like upload them or edit them. Record your entire voiceover and just listen to it back. Listen to how you talk. Listen to where your stutters are. Listen to where your ums and ahs are. I would first focus on, at least the way I did it, remove the ums and the ahs and the use of filler words. Focus on that. Break the habit of, in silence like that, going. Break the habit of, don't do that. Like, break the habit of things like saying, like, work on making those pauses. Work on making those little moments for yourself to breathe. Oh, hey, a captive audience. Hope you learned about reptiles. Yeah, literally. No, it was really fun. It was The moment I realized that's how I was feeling, I was like, I don't know if this is fucked up or not. Is that narcissistic of me? I'd be like, oh, you got to listen to me. This is not nerve-wracking at all. I'm excited. And my first speech, I had a lot of notes and I had a lot of information. My second speech, I literally brought up my phone with 3 words on it, and each word was a segment of my speech, and it was just a jumping off point. Because I do stream pretty unscripted. Like my streams notes tonight literally are Silksong, Team Cherry, and then just no pre-orders or bullshit, and then servers die. It's nothing. That's how I wrote my speech on my second one, and the one after that, and the one after that, where it's just I trusted myself to have the information I wanted, and I have and I put in the effort to have the information. But if I did it backwards, no, I would not have worked. But it's exposure therapy. That's all it is. It's just exposure. And there's nuance to that. It's not it's exposure, but it's also understanding why exposure to X stimuli or X situation causes the problem. And at least for me, if you hit a point like I did, it'll click and you'll go, oh, okay. Because a lot of it is, I feel like a lot of it is just, like you said, anxiety. But for me, it was a worry of, I'm going to look weird. I'm going to look stupid. And it's like, if you ask me to go outside and film something, I'm going to be nervous still. But if you ask me to do it inside, whatever, I'm fine. I'm going to watch this as I go to sleep though. And it is almost midnight. So I am going to probably call it here. I will see you all Friday. I hope you enjoyed the Yap stream. Friday, we will be doing, I don't know, proper Yap, because we still need to talk about, there's something Ludwig did recently that I want to talk about regarding streaming. Something about poopy games. That's all my notes say, and then a picture link on Twitter. So I don't know what that is. Twitch news for some things they're rolling out. Bad journalism about Silksong that I forgot to talk about, so we'll be talking about that, and probably some stuff about FF14's 12th anniversary and the FF community being obnoxious. So per usual for them. I'd say for them, I'm not here. I'm not playing FF14 all the time. All right, everyone, it's good to have Cell stream again. Yeah. Good to be back. I missed it. I don't know. I missed the routine. But I will see you all Friday. I'm going to try to get some editing stuff out of the way over the week, just to, if I have time while I'm unpacking. Because again, there's 22 boxes behind me that are all sealed. But thanks for this video, Mike. I am going to definitely, I'm not saying that just to be like, oh, I'll definitely give it a... No, I'm going to probably watch this when I go to sleep tonight. This is actually pretty good. If you want, I would put it in the... Here, I can just put it in there. Let's see. Toss it in that little media channel thing that we got. But, yeah, it was great to have you back. Have a good one, all. Have a good night, people. See y'all Friday. See y'all Saturday for FF. We still got to finish 7.3 and do the next Jueno FF11 raids. We got to do those still. No stream on Monday still, but Monday we'll finish Metal Arms. Bye-bye. Good lighting on Friday, by the way. Bye, though.